Before you start your makeup, you have to make sure that you at least apply eye cream, moisturizing cream, and sunscreen. If you don't apply any of those three, your makeup is going to look like shit. Don't even do it. First, we're going to start with foundation. This is a new one from Patrick Ta, and this is the shade Light Medium 2. One of the reasons why I picked this foundation is because I'm going to be chilling at my brother's house, and most of the night, we'll be chilling outside, and it be hot. So this foundation is really natural, breathable, but then at the same time, it's buildable, so the coverage is not too light. Look how natural and pretty this foundation looks on the skin. You still see everything peeking through, but if you want a little bit more coverage, you're gonna pick up your concealer. This one from Huda. It is great for spot concealing, and just dot your face around. You really don't need a lot of foundation. And just make sure that you blend the concealer in place. Don't be dragging it. Don't blend it too much. Just boom, boom, boom. And that's it. Because if not, it's not going to cover up. You really don't need a lot of foundation. Remember, the less foundation, the better. The more comfortable you're going to feel and be. See, my skin, but better. Next, we're going to apply concealer. I really been loving this one from Anastasia Beverly Hills. You just need a little bit over here, over here. We're also going to prep the lids with the concealer. Your forehead, your nose, your cubus bowl, your chin, and let's notch the face. We're gonna start by blending the chin, then the forehead, and by the time that you're done here, you already let your concealer sit for a few seconds, and it's gonna blend better. Then we're gonna blend the lids, and then the under eyes. Look how much coverage this concealer have. I really recommend it if you have really bad dark circles. And it blends like butter. Right after you blend one eye, set it before you blend the other one. And make sure that you apply powder right under your eyes. I don't want you to see your foundation yet. Now we're gonna blend this in place. Try not to bring it up or down. Keep it right here. If you feel like you apply a little bit too much, go back with your foundation brush and diffuse it a little bit right on top. But you want this to be a little bit lighter so your cheekbones can look a little bit more snatched. And then you're gonna blend the cubus bone right in place. And lastly, the nose. Whatever you have left on your brush, you're gonna bring it right here on top of your brows. Lately, I've been doing this, what I'm about to show you right now, and if you haven't done it yet, you have to start because it's game changer. You're gonna go back with the powder that you used to set your under eyes, and you need something like this, a flat brush. You see how both of the sizes of these brushes are flat? It's a little puffy on top, but trust me, this is flat. And you're gonna go back, grab a little bit more of powder, and you're gonna press it under your eyes. And if you have concealer on your lids, you're gonna do the same thing. Doing this is gonna prevent your under eyes from creasing big time. And then with the same brush, I want you to pick up a little bit of loose powder, and you're going to press it on your pore area. And this is going to completely hide your pores. Look at this. Pores where? This is before and after. You see how much more you can see my pores in here? Next, we're gonna need contour. This one is also from Patrick Ta, and I'm gonna start with the cream. We're gonna apply a little bit on the forehead and on the cheeks. I'm gonna do my contour a little higher today. We're gonna bring it down right here a little bit and on the jawline. A little bit on the bottom of my nose. If you don't really like to contour your nose too much, you can just go in with the same bronzer, first cream and then the powder. And you can actually use this brush. I like it, but I like this more for like a natural contour nose. I'm gonna be doing something a little bit more extra because that's what I like to do with my nose. So I'm gonna be using this one from Wayne Gosh. This is my ultimate favorite contour shade for nose because it's not too warm or too cool. It's like right in the middle. And just so you know, this is the shade Deep Copper. I always apply a little bit of contour right here on the side of the nose because my nose is a little bit too wide. While you're at it, apply a little bit right here on the middle, on top of your cubist bowl. That's gonna make your lips look a little bit more powdery, and same thing right here. I just diffuse the lines a little tiny bit. Now I'm gonna go in with powder. This one is from Love Yourself Beauty. The shade Translucent. I've been loving this powder for my nose. I'm gonna apply right here on the side and a little tiny bit on the middle. That's gonna sit on my nose for now. I'm gonna be applying my powder bronzer next, but in case you're gonna be using cream blush, you have to apply it right now and then go in with your powder bronzer. I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna be using these ones from Patrick Ta, and they apply beautifully on top of powder. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this powder, the same one from the Patrick Ta. On your jawline. I'm gonna go back with the Patrick Ta foundation and I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the powder. I'm gonna use it right here to clean my contour. That's crazy, but I just noticed that I'm using a lot of Patrick Ta products in this video. That wasn't planned. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the cream from Do We Know Her? And of course, that we needed something orangey, peachy. Right here on the peak of my forehead. Always bring your blush high up and all the way to the back by your hair. This is one of the few blushes that blends beautiful on top of powder. A little bit on the nose, on my chin. Now I'm gonna go back with my foundation brush and I'm gonna use it to blend these edges. You can also do this with a sponge. And then now I'm gonna apply the powder right on top of the cream. Babe, so before we do anything else to the face, let's move on with the eyes. And I don't want the eyes to stress you out. We're gonna keep it super simple. I had a lot of palettes that I wanted to use and it was super hard for me to pick one for today's look, but I ended up picking this one from Jaclyn Hill's. And the reason why, which I really didn't want to, but it is what it is, it's because a lot of us already have this palette, and if you don't have it, and if you don't have any palette like this, you can just go to Ulta and pick it up. This is literally on sale right now for like $19, something like that. In here you're getting all the greens, the orange, yellows, you have your neutral, browns, beige, bones. We have everything we need. We're gonna start from lightest to darkest, and I'm not going to pick up something too light for my transition shade because my lid is already set. With a big fluffy brush, we're gonna start with this shade right here. I always lay my brush first on my outer V, and then I'm gonna bring it on and above my crease. I cleaned up my brush, and now we're gonna be grabbing this shade, and I'm gonna apply right here on my brow bone. Now with this little pointy brush, this one is the 202 from BK Beauty. I'm gonna be going in with this orangey shade, and we want this all over the crease. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more, and then first I'm gonna lay the color down, and then we do the blending, so we don't take so much time building up the color. Now with the same brush, I'm gonna go back to the bone light shade that I used right here on my brow bone before, and I'm gonna use it to blend the edges of this orange. And I'm just doing the little tapping technique. Now I'm gonna be using a regular blending brush. This one is the Classic Crease from Sonia G. And I need the lightest brown of these ones that we have right here, which it is this one. And we're gonna apply it on the outer V. I'm gonna blend it in place, slow circular motions. And I'm gonna bring whatever I have left on my brush halfway into my crease. Just like that. Now with the same brush, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the orange and I'm gonna use it to blend the edges of the brown, because it cannot look harsh. I also want to throw a little bit of green, so I'm going to be using this shade right here. I'm going to be picking it up with my Worker Pro from Sonia G. And I'm going to apply right here on the center of my lid. I'm doing this eye right here, and then I got to go film it real for the other eye. So I'm like here and there. I'm gonna need something lighter, green and shimmery, and we don't have nothing like that on this palette. This one is literally the lightest one, and this is blue. We don't need that. So I'm gonna put this away for now, and I'm gonna be using this baby from Dior. This one is a khaki neutral. But listen, if you don't have any of these two palettes, don't worry. All I need you to do is just go through any of the palettes that you have at home and find. When it comes to matte, you need a beige, orange, and brown, and then shimmers. You're gonna need like a dark olive green like that one, and then something a little lighter, maybe like this one, or even lighter. I don't know which one to use, this one or that one. I think I'm just gonna go in with this one. And I'm just gonna apply right here in the inside part of the eye. This is like a gold, yellow, greenish shade. I'm gonna transition these two shades together. And then if you have this baby from Chantacayo, this is limited edition. You're not gonna be able to find it no more. Mine broke the last time I pulled it out. I just broke more. Whatever, I've just fixed it up a little bit. I wanted to cry when that broke. I'm gonna wet my brush and I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this beautiful shade right here, and I'm gonna apply it in the inner part of my eye. Look at this magic. I always like to apply this as a topper when I'm creating green looks. And I'm also gonna bring it on my tear duct. With the flat definer from Sonia G, we're going to be applying the orange shade on the lower lash. And then now I'm going to be grabbing the darkest brown, and I'm going to stamp it on top of the lower lashes. Now just go apply your mascara or put on your best lashes. For my lips, I ended up using the liner from Makeup by MERCIER. This is the shade Travis, and then Velvet Affair from Lisa Ehrich, the gloss. I put a little Sum on my brows, and look how stunning! This orange with the green and the brown. Yes. This is colors that they're gonna look good on everybody. Besides that, I only ended up applying a little bit of highlighter. I used Peach Quartz from House Labs, and baby, if you're gonna go out, you need to go in with a popping ass highlighter. Remember that they attract a lot of eyes, and you need to be the center of the attention. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like the look. That's gonna be the way that I know if you like it or not. And I love you. Mwah. See you on the next one.